Today's topic is LCM. Learning objective. Students will be able to understand the concept of lowest common multiple. Hey there, let's learn about LCM. What is the meaning of LCM? List, common, multiple. Then what is least common multiple of number means? First of all, we need to think about what is the meaning of these three words: least, common, multiple. So first of all, we will start from the backward. What is the meaning behind multiple? Let's take one example. So let's take the example of 15 and 20. So let's take the multiple of 15. 15 ones are 15 and 15 is the multiple of 15. Now let's write 15 twos are 30. 30 is also a multiple of 15. Now let's write 15 threes are 45. 45 is also the multiple of 15. So let's continue it writing up to 8. So 15 into 4, 60. 15 fives 75, 15 6 jar 90, 15 7 jar 105, 15 8 jar 120. So as we have already written the multiple of 15. Now let's continue writing the multiple of 20. So here you can see that 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160 is the multiple of 20. So we have already completed multiple. Now let's come to common. Now what are the common numbers between 15 and 20? So 60, 60, 120, 120 are the common numbers from 15 and 20 tables. So we have already covered common word. Now let's come to least. Least means out of these two commons, which are the least common. Smallest common is 60. So that's why the LCM of 15 and 20 is 60. Now here let's see some easy method to find out the LCM without using the long multiple method. So here you can see, let's take some examples for finding out any three numbers multiple. So I'm just taking any three numbers and how to find out the LCM. Let's see, 5, 15 and 3. So I have taken these three numbers 5, 15 and 3. Let's find out the LCM of these three numbers without using the multiple tables. So we need to remember that any one divisor must divide any three of these numbers. So we need to find it out. Any one of the prime divisor must divide any one of these three numbers. So let's take 5. So I am taking the 5 as the prime divisor and it is divided by 5. So 5 ones are 5. Now let's take 5 threes are 15. And as we can see that 3 is not the divisible by 5. So we will write as usual, it is 3. Now here you can see that 1, 3, 3. Now what will be the common prime divisor to divide all these things? So let's take 3. So 3, here 3 ones are 3, then 3 ones are 3. So in the last row you can see that 3 ones are came and we need to multiply this common divisor. 5 into 3, 15. So 15 is the LCM of 5, 15 and 3. Now let's take another example. So I'm taking 8, 18 and 24. So we have to look any common divisor which will cut or divide any of these three numbers. So we need to think about the prime divisor, prime number divisor. So as we can see that 8, 18, 24 it is given. So let's start from 2. So we can see that 2 is the prime divisor and can divide any of these three numbers. So 2 4s are 8, 2 9s are 18 and 2 12s are 24. So here you can see that 4, 9 and 12 came. Now let's take any other divisor. So here you can also take 2 as the prime divisor because it can cut any of these numbers. So 2 2s are 4. Now 9 is not the multiple of 2. So we will write down as it is 9 and 2 6 are 12. Now 2, 9 and 6 came. So again we need to think about any prime divisor so that it can cut any of these three numbers. So 2 again we will take. So 2 1s are 2. 9 is not the multiple of 2. So we will write down as usual. Next is we can write 3. So 2 3s are 6. Then last one is 1, 9 and 3. So we can see that out of this 9 and 3, so which will be the number which can cut 9 and 3? So we will take the prime divisor 3. Here 1, here 3, 3s are 9 and 3 1s are 3. So last we can see that the number came 1, 3 and 1. So the prime divisor will be 3, 1, then 1 and 1. So in the last row we have taken 1 1 1. So we will stop here and we will take all these prime divisor 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. So we will multiply all these number. 2 2s are 4, 2s are 8, 3 24 into 3. So we will take 24 into 3, that means 72. So LCM is 72. So LCM of 8, 18 and 24 is 72. So like this we need to find it out. Now let's see another formula to find out the LCM just by looking at the numbers. So here let me take one number 9 and 18. So we need to find out the LCM of 9 and 18 by looking at the numbers. So here you can see that the formula is, first of all you have to look at the biggest number. So here you can see that biggest number is 18. So we have to take 18 in the square box. Then after that we need to see that this 18 is divisible by this number 9 or not. Yes, 18 is divisible by 9. So that's why we have already got our LCM of 9 and 18 is 18. So LCM of 9 and 18 is 18. Then after that let's take another example. So let me take another example, 6, 12 and 3. So first of all we have to take the biggest number in the square box. So here the biggest number is 12. So we need to put the square box around 12. Then we have to check that if this 12 is divisible by both these numbers or not. Then 12 is divisible by 6. Yes, 12 is divisible by 6. Then we need to check that if this 12 is divisible by 3 or not. Yes, it is also divisible by 3. So we have got both yes. So that's why the LCM of 6, 12 and 3 is equal to 12. So the LCM we already got, that is 12. Now here I am just giving you one question to find it out the LCM instantly by yourself. You need to find out the LCM of 12, 14 and 84. So this is your question. You have to do it yourself. Learning outcomes. Understand the concept of lowest common multiple in various easy processes.